Randy. Wow. Wow. Who am I? Oh, wow.
I'm not really sure.
John Travolta. Wow.
It was like the chick John Travolta for sure.
Whoa.
It was like Joan Travolta.
All right.
Joan Travolta.
Theme song, theme, 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 theme.
Remind me to go buy a new mic cord.
Okay, why are you talking right now? We're doing the podcast. Burka. I'm gonna send you a text right now that says to buy a new mic. Welcome to John's Still Not Ready.
Welcome to When Life Gives You Lemons.
Jello.
2025 edition.
Oh shit.
So we took a little vacation, a couple weeks there. So now we've got a lot. We've got a lot. I'm sure we've got a lot. I even have like 7 notes.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I have none. So busy. I have so much. Just
You really let me down.
I'm kidding. Yes, but we have decided that John Barnett.
Who's that guy?
So is that you or me? That was you.
Mm-hmm.
So John's lucky number.
Somebody named Sexy Bitch text me.
Oh my God! I text you and then I forgot and then I got mad that you were getting text.
From a sexy bitch. Even my car calls you by name.
All right, good night.
So, calling Sexy Biatch.
Biatch.
Let me turn on silent here.
Okay. So, John's family lucky number has been 84 for as long.
Well, lucky number, no, but it was Dad's race number.
Well, okay, sorry. It's Papa's race number. So, Papa used to race, and his number was 84. And, like, the boys, anytime they could get it when they were playing sports, it was 84. But we have recently found out, we knew that John was born on Cinco de Mayo, so he's 5'5".
Right, May 5th.
Thank you.
That's for those of you who don't speak Spanglish. That's May. That would be May 5th.
But also, he was born at 5:55. I'm calling it.
5:55
on 5/5.
So really 5 should be my number.
So John and I and it's 2025, and last year was so fucking good to us that we're calling this year now, and it's
the year of 5.
The year of John.
That's right, the year of 5. So, we did a 5 and a 5. You really did a 5?
Yeah,
that was so good. That was so fun. Anyway, yeah, okay, and so how we found out that I was born this way, we might as well just go ahead and get into that one.
Fucking let's go.
So I got Christmas, we had Christmas, and our oldest and his wife came over to visit, and because they were going to be so busy. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
So they were so busy that they decided, because it's weird because my mic to me is going in and out.
Oh, that's awful.
I mean, it's fine right now.
Do you want to just take off your headphones?
No, I'm good.
Okay, because I can tell you.
I just want to make sure it's not doing it.
No.
Anyway, so the kids come over and they give us, we hang out and we give them their gifts that, and they give us our gifts and we give them theirs and, so what'd you get?
I got a ceramic gnome.
Which was adorable.
Yes. I got.
Now it sounds like I'm dead again.
Ceramic gnome salt and pepper shakers. A gnome diamond art thing that honestly looking at it gave me super anxiety because I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of stuff to do.
Something we can break?
No. It's like paint by number, but you glue studs on it instead.
Oh, that looks difficult.
It's a lot of work, and and 2025, I have decided I'm writing again. I'm going back into writing. I did not write a book in 2024.
Everybody's watching me diddle.
And so, and also, I got
diddle.
Pictures in an envelope of the wedding. It was one picture of me and you walking down the aisle.
Okay, right.
Where I'm making a very weird face, and I look like I have buck teeth. a picture of all of the family, which was
That's
very
right.
cool.
It was a cute little thing.
And it was in an envelope, so I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the envelope, I thought something else was going to be in it besides
For sure,
pictures.
we were assuming that we were going to be grandparents.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were kind of waiting for it.
Yeah.
And, it'll happen. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, on to the next one. So they're all excited. He wants to give me something, and I open it, and it's this little photo album thing, and I open it up, and the very first page, already kind of gets me. I'm like, you little bitch, you got me right away. Right, the first page, it's a picture of me when I was a little kid.
It was your birth announcement.
Sorry, it was my birth announcement that says when I was born at 5:55 on 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next page is a picture of me as a little tiny kid and Joy as a little one, like both of us.
Baby Joy and John.
Right. So I start getting emotional a little bit because I'm like, oh, you little guy, you got me right in the heart. There's going to be like pictures of me and him together and this and that. And then there was all these pictures of me and my parents and my grandparents and
The race car.
and the race car picture, which I love, is one of my favorites. And so like all these pictures of me and my grandparents and my parents and my sisters. The thing is they were all pictures from my wedding to his mom.
His first wedding.
Yeah.
I was not there.
Yeah, it was my ex-wife.
Yeah.
So I didn't see those, right? So
No, you saw those.
Okay, I looked through them, but when I first looked, I got to page 2, and I was like, okay, this is gonna hurt my little heart. So I need to look at these on my own because I'm a sentimental little bitch.
If you guys don't know this, John is very sensitive.
Yeah, I'm a super crybaby.
He's sensitive.
Most people know I'm a little crybaby. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm going to put this down and watch it later. And they're all excited. So then you decide you're going to look through it, and then you bust through it. I kind of run through it, and I'm like, fuck, that's a lot of pictures. That's weird.
Right.
So
only
then,
like
so
8
then,
pages were full. It's like about a 50-page photo album,
right.
and only
So,
about 8 of them.
for us to add more, I suppose. So
For your next wedding.
So what happens after that is Joy takes it, and she starts looking, but she finds there's a small stack of pictures buried in the back, like buried.
In the very back, stuffed in one slot.
And they are pictures of me and his mom at the wedding. Like, it's our wedding pictures from me and my ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see them. And I really don't, looking back, I don't think Tyler would have put those in there.
I don't either.
Not on purpose, he wouldn't have. He might have dumbly done it, but he wouldn't have thought about it to do it. So it does make me wonder.
The only thing is, it was very...
But it was weird. It was like, oh.
Well, they didn't mention it. They didn't go, hey guys, there's some pictures in the back. We don't know.
Right, we didn't know what you wanted to do with these.
Hey, but they let me discover them.
But one of the funny parts about the whole thing too is the pictures that they put in there, and the ones of me and his mom, and the pictures of me and my grandparents, all those wedding pictures. I gave them to him when we moved. I said, here, you can do what you want with these, because I don't want them or I don't need them.
That's not what happened.
What happened?
When I first moved in with you, obviously, John and I lived, when we first started out, John and I lived in a very tiny house.
I know I gave them to him at some point.
He did not want them.
Okay.
And we threw them away.
Then how did they end up there?
Because, let me tell you. So, when John and I first moved in together, we had a very tiny house. We lived in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house.
We raised 3 boys in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
When we first moved in, it was just Tyler. When I just moved in. But I was moving out stuff from a closet, and there was a huge bag of wedding pictures from John's first wedding. Now, when I got with John, John was still married.
I was in the middle of divorce.
He was in the middle of divorce. We were in the middle, well, not middle, because it took us 6 years for custody of Tyler. But tensions were very high. So when I showed John the pictures, John was like, throw those away. Now, Tyler was 3 or 4. And I was like, why don't we save these for Tyler?
I do remember this part.
So I threw them, so we there was a closet in our room that had this like top shelf that you could only get on if you had a ladder. So I stuffed it in the very back. Not even thinking about it. Well, 4 years ago when we moved into our house, I found the things again and I gave them to John, and John went to Tyler and was like, hey,
do you want
Joy saved these for you. I don't want them, but we will keep them until you move out. Like, we will keep them as long as we know there's an end date that these leave our house. And he was like, I don't want those. And you were like, I'm going to throw them away. And he was like, do it. So when they went in October to see Nana and Papa, Nana gave them a huge box of photos, which is where they got your birth announcement, where they got pictures.
So she had the double copies of all these photos,
yes.
and she put them right back in there.
So what I'm assuming is somebody went through this box of pictures and hand selected the pictures that you got in your photo album.
Which is weird.
Very weird. And they didn't tell us. That's just the thing, like, they let us discover it.
But he doesn't tell us anything. He hasn't since he was like 60. The day he started dating Jade, we never heard anything.
But also, he knew that you didn't want those from that conversation when we moved. So
and literally, what happened the second you showed them to me and they left, I got rid of them because I don't want them.
And I will say, like, I told John, like, when they left, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, their Christmas present like really hurt my feelings. And John was like, well, it's pictures of the grandparents at the wedding, which unfortunately all grandparents are gone, and that is very sad. And your grandma looked amazing, so I get it. And you were very handsome in your first wedding. So, like, that, and John was like, well, and I go, no, I get that. I go, it's the ones in the very back that hurt my feelings. And that's when you were like, what are you talking about? And that's when I was like,
right, I had no idea they were in there.
Yeah.
But I totally get it. I mean, even the pictures with my grandmas and stuff, just because of this, where it is and what situation it is, it's weird.
Yes.
I completely understand that side of it, you know, and it is cool that I do have pictures of my grandparents because they were awesome ladies.
Yes.
But yes, it is a little bit weird.
And it just got me, and me being an asshole that I am, I was like, so on Tyler's birthday, do I give him a photo album with pictures of him and Jade in it?
That would be hilarious, because we do have some.
I know, I have their prom pictures.
I might have deleted them.
I still have a prom picture, but it just cracked me up, and I was like, "Oh, is this what we're doing now?" Like,
right. It was kind of strange because it was funny because they fully got me like on the emotional set.
Yeah.
The first 3 pages, and I even told them, I go, I can't look at any more right now, and I shut it.
Yes.
Because I didn't want to. Because I would have quickly went from emotional to be like, oh, cool.
I just love the fact that you and I have been together 20 years.
Yeah.
There are 2 pictures of me, and there were about 10 of her, and I'm all... And you were not together with her that long.
Right.
So...
I mean, we have pictures. Nobody's really ever seen our wedding pictures except for us.
Yes, because I looked awful.
I was a fat fuck.
I was a fat fuck. And then the other, okay, so there's a picture of baby Joy, and the other picture is me at my heaviest when I was 223 right after Brody. So I was like...
It's like, just, they firing all these shots at you? I don't
like, what did I do? I'm sorry.
Which is why we also went into the conversation, and I explained, I went into depth on, like, told her the shit, started telling her, like...
But she
power.
knows.
No, but
not all of it.
But she never heard it from me.
Well, we've told her some stories.
Right, but she never heard like the actual like scars and the actual wounds that it created between all of us, for all of us.
Yeah. I will say the picture of you and your 2 sisters is kind of hilarious because all 3 of you look so miserable.
You know we were.
I'm sorry.
No, we were. Trust me, I didn't want to be fucking married. You know, it just was. So anyway, let's move on to Christmas.
Yes. Yay, Merry Christmas.
So Christmas Day, we woke up Christmas morning.
Well, Christmas Eve we went to the La Brea Tar Pits.
Brody, Joy, and myself.
That was fun.
We did. We went to
Mel's Diner. It was fun.
We went to Mel's. We enjoyed the afternoon. Then we went to home.
We went to home and we made cookies and
got
peeled
shit
potatoes.
ready and got shit ready for Christmas. And Santa Claus shows up, and he had already shown up early. He was like, "Listen, can I drop this stuff off like a week early?"
We hid it behind a curtain because I was just. So different now.
Because
it's
they're
so
old,
weird.
right? So anyway, but the boys were stoked. I mean, they got, Caleb got some punk rock tickets to go see some shows.
Can I say one more thing? I don't know. The thing that cracks me up too.
Go ahead.
Is I'm gonna say, our kids are never gonna be actors and actresses.
Because they're horrible.
Because.
Well, let's get to that one yet.
Okay.
So Caleb got. We got 2 shows for him. He's gonna go see.
Caleb and John.
Oh, he's got to have a chaperone to get there. I mean, Jesus. Listen, if he came to me tomorrow and said, "Dad, I'm gonna go with my friend," I would be like, okay, but it would be okay because I get it.
Did you see my shoulders go up? I was like, oh.
But I would get it.
Yeah.
Like it would hurt a little bit because like look at my little punk rocker, he's going off on his own.
He also wants to start a punk band.
Yeah.
I told him he needs to call Haley.
Right.
And because Haley is in the music scene, so Haley might have some leads.
So then, so we got him those. He's got a couple shows. As a matter of fact, we're going to see Black Flag next week.
Yeah.
I got a table spot, so I can sit and watch. And I can always see that giant kid running around.
Oh, large.
He's all, I can't wait to get my ass kicked. This is gonna be awesome. Like he's like, I want to get punched. I want to be stereotyped. He's all fucking Descendants. And so, it's funny because he'll say something. He'll say a line to me to see if I'll catch it, like a line from a song, but in the middle of a sentence.
I love that for you guys.
And I'll be like, and I'll just do a line back to him, like the next line or something. He'll be like,
I do love that for you.
He's more punk rock than I am, though. He's deep now.
He's deep punk.
So
he got a CD player.
Oh yeah, I gave him all my punk CDs.
And he listens to CDs every morning when he's getting ready for work. He is.
Oh yeah, he's in it.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what punk is.
So then Brody got his little
Mohawk.
computer.
Brody got a computer.
Yeah, and so everybody was pretty happy, and
I got a Batman onesie.
Joy got her Batman onesie and her heated gloves that just got here this morning. They just got here today. She got her heated gloves, which I was really excited about, but
I wore them on the way to work today.
That's great. Were they awesome?
They were awesome.
Okay, so good. And I got you a heated blanket.
Yeah, I'm just cold. I'm a cold-hearted person.
Yeah, see, you're always cold. So that was pretty much, how it went. And Tyler, we got him the usual present, which is for the last
forever.
5 years now.
No, more than that, because we used to get tickets for Papa.
But Andrew, it was me and Papa, Andrew and him.
Well, at one point you've taken
It was just
Gabe.
me. Yeah. I've gone for me. I've gone for over 10 years in a row.
Yeah.
Tyler's probably gone with me for the last 6 of them,
okay,
7 of them.
We've been here 4.
So. Yeah, right. He's been going with me for 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
And Andrew's been going with him almost the whole time.
Yes.
And Andrew's one of the kids that he grew up with. He's one of our boys.
He is. He used to get his.
So
they used to fix Andrew's car in our driveway, and John would last between 45 minutes to an hour sometimes, where he'd be like, I can't fucking stand it, and he'd walk out and fix it, because
Well, I wouldn't fix it, I'd just show them the easier way to do it, because they'd be like
trying to take
bumpers
monkeys, off.
Like monkeys smacking a computer trying to figure out how to make it turn on.
And Andrew was in Tyler's wedding, so he's
one of our kids.
He's one of our kids.
He's a good kid, too. Anyway, he always goes. So we buy the tickets for me, him, and Andrew.
Yeah.
Every year.
Whoever else.
And Brody decided he wanted to go, so we bought 4 this year.
5. We got Uncle Jamie.
Oh, did we get Uncle Jamie?
I hope so.
I don't remember.
I thought our garage door was open.
That was the wind. I'll look.
I think we got 5.
But anyway, we got the tickets, and I'm like, dude. So we get the tickets, and he's like, yeah, everybody's ready to go. Everything's gonna be awesome. I'm like, cool. That's gonna be great. I'm excited. Get Brody, to go with us this year. It'll be fun. Boys' Day.
Boys, which it always has been.
Right, it's a boys' day.
Because you guys stay I've been, but I've always liked the fact that it was something you did with your dad, and also you guys stay all day. Like, you go into the pits, you watch all of the heat races, all of the qualifying, all of the main events, and I like the fact that you guys go.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I get it. So he comes over on Christmas Eve and we're talking about it, and I was like, "Cool, man, you're still good to go, and Andrew ready too." And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Andrew can't go. He's like, he can't get free work." I was like,
"No." It was like,
And he goes, and I go, "Oh man, that sucks, dude." I go, "That really sucks." I go, "He always goes with us." He knew. He had to have known.
He knew because we actually talked about it at the wedding.
Right.
Mr. Barnett, he's so cute. He calls you Mr.
Right.
Barnett.
And then so when he does that, automatically turned into.
It was such bad acting. Guys.
So maybe Aubrey will take the extra ticket.
No, she's like, since it's your gift and your present anyway, can I go? And he goes.
Well, no, they said something, and I go, well, and he goes, well, I don't know, what do you think, Dad? And I go, it's your tickets.
And well, she said it first, and you agreed with it.
I go, it's your Christmas present. I can't stop you from taking who you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's your Christmas present.
And then we gotta.
I should call Andrew and see if he wants to go.
You should call Andrew. I was actually thinking that we have his phone number.
Be like, dude, are you sure you can't go to Supercross?
Like, we'll get you a ticket right now.
If Jamie can't go, you take his.
Yeah.
And then just show up with Andrew. Anyway, yeah. So.
And Brody.
But we don't know. I mean, it might be true. Maybe he can't.
Yeah, maybe he can't. But it was funny because Brody's all, yeah, come on, boys' day, and then like walked into the kitchen, and I was all.
Brody's like, fuck that shit.
Well, he kind of got so Brody, both boys, but Brody right now in this very. Tyler is amazing. Tyler is the hero. Tyler is hung the moon. Both boys love their big brother, but right now Brody is like Tyler. So he was a little, and he's kind of into dad too. Like he's a little bit dad right now too. And so he was a little upset about Irwindale because it was like, yeah, it was me and my dad and my brother, and we're eating hot dogs, and then she showed up, and he was like, she never went with us. This wasn't her.
She doesn't know anything about race cars.
Where's there? So he is already a little butthurt that it wasn't with him.
Right, that it wasn't just the boys.
And now it's like a little bit less, so.
Right. And so Supercross is kind of the same thing. But he did say, well, Andrew said he's going to probably buy us he wants to buy A2 tickets for both of us, for me and you, so we can all go together. That's what he did say. So we'll see. So, yeah, so that went down, and that was Christmas. And then we went to my sister's house.
Oh, God.
Wait,
first of all, I have to say, the day before Christmas, I must have gotten hit up by 8 different men.
Men only.
Wieners. Buying gift certificates for their wives for Christmas. 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh. I mean, I raked in the money that day, and all the men were very appreciative, and they were like, my wife is going to fucking love this. And I love the fact that I am somebody's Christmas present. I think that is so cool. 2024 Massages by Joy did very well, and I greatly appreciate everyone who supported me. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for letting her rub you.
Yes, like getting me out of the chiropractor and getting me on my own has given me so much confidence and has made such a difference in our family and our world that I cannot express my gratitude for this. I am so happy.
For realsies.
I mean, like, I am probably the happiest I've ever been. I'm probably the most confident in myself I've been in a very long time. And so thank you. Right. But it cracked me up that all these men were like, hey y'all, and they're all, do you just do digital? They were like, I don't have time to come pick it up. So I did a lot of digital gift certificates on the day before Christmas. Right. And I told you, did I not? I said I'm going to end up selling at least 2 gift certificates on Christmas Eve, and I ended up selling 3.
Yes, you did.
So that cracks me up. I was on your, but yeah. So yeah. So okay.
Let's see. Then we went through New Year.
Wait. No. We got to talk about Secret Santa.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So here's the situation. So
We're insane.
so the last couple years we've done the Secret Santa, and last year everybody like nobody talked about it, but everybody because our family is so like on the creative side,
So creative.
and competitive side.
Yeah.
Almost everybody in the family is completely competitive.
Yeah.
So when somebody showed up with this awesome freaking something wrapped looked awesome, well the next person was like, well shit, next year I'm gonna fucking do something better. So
Well, last year we had, let's see, we had a fleshlight, we had a snowman.
which
Shauna
you could go back and recap them.
It's
But we
so
had,
good.
We had some great stuff.
Shauna made a guitar out of
I made a
cardboard.
snowman
John made a snowman. I made a fleshlight.
out of basketballs.
God, there was somebody made a Christmas tree out of oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? Tomato, like a tomato plant. They made a Christmas tree.
Right.
Like so that was 2023.
Made a motorcycle. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
so
this year.
So this year we decided, it came up, hey, well we'll pay for a gift before we go. We'll vote for the most creative wrap, and we'll give a $25 gift card to the top two. Everybody will vote because I mean you got to figure there's 20 presents.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 people of our family who are all competitive
And
and we're all super creative, and then we start going.
And it blew up.
I'm halfway through mine and Joy goes, what the fuck are you doing? I go, well, they made it a competition. I don't know what to do. You can't tell me not to compete. I had to try to win.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about anything else but that.
The win.
Yeah, I wanted to get the check. I wanted the W.
But I
by the
mean-
way, I got the W.
Yeah, you did.
Just so you know, I got the W. Yeah.
Mine got more votes than yours.
So, I don't care.
So no, but I mean, Berto made a fucking massage table.
Right. So-
Haley made a freaking
We'll put a picture
gingerbread.
up.
We'll put it. Oh my god.
So
the only two of them weren't creative.
And guess who they were?
But I don't think they. And
I
they
don't-
should have.
Next year they will, but
Maybe. I don't think they'll be in it next year.
something.
I have
don't
to
know.
tell you something Brandy said off the air though.
Oh, okay, please do.
It was amazing. But yeah. So Haley made a gingerbread. I mean, I'll put a picture.
Yeah,
It's so good.
So, yeah, Joy made a little football player. She had my brother-in-law. She made a little football player, like with a cardboard helmet, and then put his, like, printed out a giant face of him and put it in the helmet, so it looked like it was him as this little cardboard.
And I put his
standing
name
guy.
on the back, and we kept calling him Scott.
Put his presents inside. You know, it was fantastic.
Okay, but we have to talk about so for the body of Scott.
Oh my
I
God.
used.
Oh yeah, so let's go back a little bit. So a few days ago, before Christmas, I was a big boy and I did some adulting, and I went and got a
Hold on, I can let her
colonoscopy.
in. Yes, you did.
So for those of you who haven't had a colonoscopy, and for those of you who have, you understand. What happens is, I think she's in the house, babe.
No, she's right here.
No,
Oh.
told you
Margaret.
she's.
Okay, okay.
So
Keep going.
So anyway, so those of you who don't know, you have to prep. And when you prep, the prep is a gallon of this solution that's basically lemon crap. Like it's just lemonade, like
That makes you crap.
that makes you crap basically. And you have to drink like 3/4 of a gallon, and then you have to wait and drink the last liter.
Leader.
Yeah, liter. You gotta
Right,
drink the last
liter,
liter
cola.
right like 3 hours before you get up, and then you drink the last 3 hours right before you left. Like I had to be done by 5 a.m.
Right.
So, but I am talking like full on, like, dude, I could have freaking shot a stream through a freaking chain link fence from 10 feet and not hit a link. That shit was crazy. Like, I never had
sexy.
anything like that in my life. So anyway,
Ladies and gentlemen, my husband.
so this gallon bottle is like sitting there. I'm like, I throw it in the trash after I'm done. I'm like, that's awful. So Joy goes, I think that's going to be the body of my football player.
And I made it. I did.
So she did. She wrapped it up, or made a jersey around it and stuff. And everybody, so when everybody's going through it and they're like, oh my God, this is so great, what did you use? And they're smelling, they could the lid's off, so they smell inside the bottle.
I rinsed it out.
But it's, when you smell it, it had a lemon flavor, so it still had that lemon powdery scent still. And everybody's like, oh my God, was it like lemonade or something? And Joy and I are freaking peeing our pants because we both know it was my colonoscopy fucking gallon.
So after we unwrapped everything and everybody, I was all, hey, by the way, Scott. I was like, the body was made out of
You should fill it up. Drink out of it like a champion. So yeah, Joy had a great one.
Everybody had a great
Berto
one.
had a massage table that had all the gifts in the
Michelle
legs,
made like
great.
a freaking snowman out of.
So who made the melting snowman?
Michelle made the melting. Yeah.
Somebody else made a snowman of or Christmas tree.
Yeah, it was fucking insane.
I made a farm.
John made a farm. Haley made a. John.
I made a.
Shauna made John a huge fucking J.
Yeah, a giant, like 3-foot tall J, and wrapped it. It looked great.
It looked so good. Oh, and Anthony had a dead body.
No, Anthony won. I think Anthony won overall because he did it the best. So what he did, Anthony is this great kid. He's one of our nephews. So when him, my niece, and their 2 little ones had Christmas morning at their house, and they had all their wrapping paper, Anthony goes, shit, I still have to do something to wrap my gift for Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes a plastic, and he was getting ready to throw all the paper, put all the paper in a bag, and he was throwing it out in the trash, and he stops, and he goes, oh my gosh. So he takes the bag back inside, and he puts duct tape around where the head would be, where the waist hands would be, and where the feet would be, so it looks like a freaking body, so all the wrapping paper's in there. So now, why he wins this is because he got rid of all of his wrapping paper at his house.
Trash.
All of his trash from his house, he was able to bring to my sister's house and have her throw it away.
True.
That was amazing. He won.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so he did that.
I'll post a picture of all of them. They're amazing.
Yeah, everybody did great. Yeah, it was awesome.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, you'll see pictures. So mine had a farm, it had a doors, and Joy told me about halfway through that I made a fucking toy.
You did, and I told you, and did the kids? Tatum kept going. Tatum kept trying to pick up the animals that he put in the farm,
and
she kept going,
down.
Stuck. So cute.
And Brandy was all excited because I also turned around and handed her the bucket with like 30 other ones in there. But I was like, listen, just throw it away. I go, it was just fun. I made the doors operate. Like, the doors operated inside. Like,
mm-hmm.
But I was like, no, let's throw it away. She's like, no. I'm like, no, it's big, it's bulky, you don't need it, just throw it away. So, hopefully she did by now.
I don't know, I think Tatum wanted to play with it.
Well, she probably broke it already. I hope so.
Go.
I mean, but it was cool. I thought we all did so great, and
it just shows how fun our family is.
We can all have, we do all have a lot of fun together. And
oh my God, no! The best one though was Nana got this huge stuffed animal, split the back, and put all of her gifts in it for Garrett,
right, so,
our other nephew.
Yeah.
And Garrett goes, "What sick fuck?" And then we find out that it was Nana, and I was like, "Hey, Garrett, what'd you call Nana again?"
Yeah, right. So what she did basically was found this giant stuffed animal that she saw at the store, and she bought it, slid it down the back, gutted it, filled it full of whatever the presents were, filled whatever back in it, taped it shut, and then that was the present. So as he's ripping this thing open in the back and gutting it, he's like, oh my God, who the fucking sick fuck just killed this poor teddy bear like this? And my mom is just sitting there with a stupid little grin on her face like, haha, I did it.
It was fantastic.
It was.
It was so funny.
Yeah, so everybody did great. That was actually a lot of fun. That was one of the funner Christmases we've had in a long time.
It was. It sucks that it was Christmas on a Wednesday freaking sucks so
Next year
bad.
will be good Thursday because then maybe we'll have Friday off.
Yeah,
I know
everyone had to work.
A lot of people did, right?
Yeah, it sucked. And a lot of the people at the house that we were at had to work. Like Haley had to work, Scott had to work, Garrett had to work. It wasn't.
Sure.
It ended early, which some people didn't understand, but that's fine.
Who, my sister?
No.
You.
No. No, the person you got to talk to on the phone when I abandoned my phone. And Annie and I went into the garage and made a drink. Because they weren't understanding.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Okay, so I have a couple notes.
I know, I'm going to have some carryover to next week.
Well, these are quick. I have two quick ones, and then we can get out of here. Unless you have something you really.
No,
want to
I mean, not really. I have some fun ones, but it won't be. We can push those till next week. They're just silly.
Okay. So, I had two massages, like right before Christmas, and they both scheduled within minutes of each other, and they both had the same last name. One of them was somebody I have already done, and I've done her for probably 2 years now at the studio.
Right, so you know her.
So I was like, oh, this must be your husband. He walks in. He's wearing a 49er sweater. I knew her husband just had shoulder surgery, so when he walked in, I was like, okay, are we working on your shoulder? And he's like, yeah. And I go, okay. And I was like, when was the surgery? And he's like, I haven't had the surgery yet. And I was like, oh, I thought you did. And then I'm talking to him, and I massage him. And
you're like talking to him like you know him?
Yes! And I fucking confused the hell out of him, because I was like, oh, when your shoulder? And he was like,
Are you, can you tell the future?
Psychic? So he leaves, and he's super confused, and I'm super confused, and I was like, oh, it must not. And he's like, oh, I'm in the CHP Academy. And I'm like, no, you're not. Her husband, no, you're not. And I was like, okay, maybe this is her brother. So I'm like, oh, I'm probably confusing him because he thought He leaves. She's running late. She gets there, and I go, who the fuck did I just massage? I go, was it your brother? And she's like, and she comes in wearing a Niner sweater. And she goes, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you don't know this person? And she's like, no.
Oh, wow.
I go, you guys scheduled your massage 2 minutes after each other. Like one, bang, 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 same last name.
Right. That's
both of you wearing Niner. I was like.
Automatically you thought family.
And I was like, oh my God, this guy probably thinks I'm fucking psychotic. So I text him and I'm like, hey. Because now I realize it's the first time I've massaged him. He has no idea who I am.
He's driving down the road going, what the fuck just happened?
And I go, and I had to explain.
I was looking for a massage, not a fucking psychological trip.
And I explained it to him, and he goes, oh, I was wondering. He's all, really good massage, though. And I was like, oh, you're never coming back. This guy is never coming back.
Well, guess what? That spot's already full anyway.
And then the only other thing I have is, and this, no, I have two things. Brody, I took Brody and I had a date with Britton and Gina. We went and watched comedy. We went to the Smokehouse on Main, which was really good. You would like it.
Right.
And we went and saw
I got a lunch date at Copper Hill Barbecue on Thursday with Rodney.
Ooh, that's exciting. We went out, we went and saw my friend Margot, and our friend
have teeth. It'll be fun.
It was John and Jeff's show. Super good, whatever. But Brody, I was like, come on, B, we gotta go. And he was playing PlayStation 5 with his friends, and he goes, hey, I'm gonna be back late. And he's like, well, not like late, like old people late.
God, we're the old people now.
And I'm all, I go, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, I don't know, like 10 or 11, like that late. We got home at 10:45. I was like, fuck.
You're like, you little shit.
And the whole time I was like, this is late.
The whole time.
And then the last thing I have, which I think, I'm going to say this because I love you, and I know you think shit like this is funny. I was massaging someone the other day, a female. I will tell you who it is later. And I had my hand right above her sacrum, so basically right where the butt crack is.
Right.
And she farted so violently that my hand shook.
You know, somebody started chopper downstairs? What the fuck happened? Is there a Harley down there? Jesus, they're always so loud.
She did not miss a beat in her sentence. She did not
just
acknowledge.
It never happened?
Nope. And my hand was all... my hand has pink eye.
You're like, lady, I have to tighten all the screws on my table now.
I was like...
You just rattled everything in this room.
And I go...
Like, it hit the seismic scale, and you're just acting like nothing happened.
And I was like, I have to tell this to John.
That's amazing.
So that's for you.
Oh, that's
Merry
awesome.
Christmas, Happy New Year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's awesome.
Anything else?
No, I mean, a couple things. It was real quick. Fuck our trash guy.
Right now?
He's an
For
ass.
Christmas?
You know, fuck our beer tech.
Oh, we have to take him out tonight.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I got to take that one out. But here's the thing.
Okay.
Every Wednesday, we put the trash out. We put it right out in front of our house. Right out in front of our house. Right in front of the fence.
Is this really up your craw?
Every time he dumps the trash, he picks it up and he starts driving off with it and dumps it. And he usually dumps it, puts it down just past our fence now. So now you have to walk out around the front of the house all the way to the other side of the fence to get it. Like, 20 feet from where it is. So this time I go, I want to see what he does. Because I was working on the yard and I didn't want to park in the driveway. So I parked right by the tree out front. In the field.
Mm-hmm.
Where he usually puts the freaking trash can right there in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker put it past my car down the street.
Well, that was thoughtful of him.
Fuck that guy. I'm going to get in a fight with that guy.
No, you're not, because then we won't get our trash picked up.
Then he would get fired. He's got to dump my fucking trash. Fuck that guy. I took pictures of it. I'm going to fucking file a complaint.
Oh, please don't.
Next time I'm going to...
Please don't, Jonathan.
I'm going to park my car long ways tomorrow and see if he puts it even farther down the street.
Oh, my gosh.
Because
this guy has no idea you guys have a beef, right? Like, he's just in his own fucking head.
The fuck he doesn't. He went, I'm going to put this trash can down, but wait a second. Everybody else got theirs put down right in front of their house, exactly where he picked them up. Why is mine getting shit down the fucking street?
Maybe we did something and we don't know. Maybe he has a beef that we don't know about.
Well, maybe him and I should fucking beef it out.
Oh my god, no beefing. You are in your 50s. There's no more beefing for you, Jonathan.
Listen.
Oh!
Linda.
Oh.
Fuck that guy.
Okay.
Fuck you, Bertek guy.
You know what's funny?
Wouldn't it be funny if he was like one of like the 4 listeners?
You know what's funny? Is I have a friend who I have been hiding this podcast, hiding my comedy from. She is a very smart lady. She is a nurse practitioner.
So why are you hiding it from?
Because she's a nurse practitioner, but also she is very religious. And I really like her.
Right, you like and respect her, and so you don't want her to know what a fucking weirdo creep you are.
Yes.
Like a fucking...
Well,
wind showed up. Oh my god. Oh, we forgot to talk about that. Oh my god.
A life-threatening wind.
Yes, there is life-threatening wind. We are all going to blow away. I just wanted to let you all know that we are marked safe right now from the wind.
So anyway, and her boyfriend and I talk, and I was like, you have to keep her away from, like, I will not invite her.
Does he know you're all fucking nuts?
Yeah, but he and I are...
So is he secret nuts then?
He's nice. He's nuts like us. See, her and I became friends, and I started pulling her out of her shell, and then he's been helping too. She's such a good person, and she's so smart.
There are a lot of people who are like that who are really good people.
But she found our podcast.
Oh.
And she was
What
like...
do you mean? How did she find our podcast?
I'm sure she went on my Insta. I don't know. She's smart. So she was like... She said something like, oh, how's your dad? And I'm like, what the fuck? And she was like, oh, I found your podcast. And I was like, oh, fuck, there goes my good friendship. Yay, bye-bye. But she was all... But she was like... She's like, John is very smart and John is very well-spoken.
You're like...
And now you're like beefing with our fucking Bertek guy. Good job, John. Good job.
Listen. I'm not that smart. And I'm not all that well spoken.
Stop.
I had to fight to get through 4th grade.
I would not have married you. I blackmailed my 4th grade teacher?
Listen. No, we're polar opposites. We always have been. I was like...
Allegedly he's done drugs. Not allegedly, I am not.
I'm like, I don't need 4 years in high school and 4 years in college. If I just do 4.5 years in high school, almost 5, yeah, it's like, I should graduate everything. That's it. I mean, I toughed it out. I did almost 5 years.
Yeah, but there's times I do stuff, and how many times have you told me in the 20 years we've been together that I'm the dumbest smart person you've ever met?
I've never said that.
Because I don't compute things sometimes. Like I try and make it harder than it should be.
Well, I'm the smartest dumb person you've ever met.
All right.
Thanks for the compliment anyway, lady.
All right. Lick Clit Surprise. whenwifegivesyolemons@gmail.com.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Happy 2025, you guys.
So
let's
listen.
go into this year.
Yeah, fucking listen.
Linda.
Yeah, let's get like 12 listeners.
Stop. We get more than you think, dummy dum dum. Smart, dummy dum. Smart. All right, fuck.
Let's get
All right,
fuck out.
goodbye.
Good day. Good day.